Okay, so you can kind of say this is probably like, I don't know what you could call this. You could call this like an extension. You call this an extension of the Spider-Man tutorial type shit. Um, you could call this an extension. You could call it not whatever you want to call it. But this is basically kind of like the web pull off, video like that. The one that everybody loves doing. So this
Watch
video is about,
out,
I
they're
wish I
heading
had
our way.
make captions. There might be two videos of this because I want to teach how to like do the web pull off like that, where you go like that, and pull them off like that. Which I want to do that on today, and then I want to do another one tomorrow where like it teaches like basically how to like, what is it called? Them proper income, like when you come in and you're going through it like really fast and you get back like really fast. Like the outro was kind of like that. Like, and you just come in and be like, "Oop, I'm back." I want to learn that. I want to teach you guys that too. Um, Even though I don't know how to do both of these things, I really don't know how to really do the web pull off for real. Nah, I literally don't know, but I know the basis of it. I kind of want to teach it now. So yeah. So first, we're gonna break this up into parts. So first, before you even know anything, you need to learn. We need to learn three things. I think
Pretty
we need to
sure those
learn
are bad
first
guys.
canceling, like a lot of canceling, like a lot of animation canceling, like this. So obviously we already learned that like in that one video. If you want, like I think it was like part two, part three, and we got the little web cancel, which if you don't know how to do it, so it's basically like so when you hit, you can't do it without web zip, so you have to go to part one, turn that off, and this is what you get. You get a web zip. You get a web zip, right? Boom. You got a web zip. It's kind of like that, and then jump, and then you got like a double web zip, like a double jump web zip, a double jump into web zip, and then right before you land, like right here, when I fell, and like right there, right when I see that, I hit a web, and that's a web cancel. So it's like a web zip cancel, and that gives us the bunny hop.
Pretty sure
So
those are
that is a
bad
cancel.
guys.
That is a Spider-Man cancel. We're gonna need to learn a lot of those because this is what we're gonna need
Crack
to
the
learn.
whip.
Right here,
Stay
like
down, will
that.
ya?
Kind of like something like that. We're gonna need to learn these.
Crack the whip.
And I should actually not to mention, if you want to learn a web, like the web pull out where you go like this, you go like, it's still hard for me to hit obviously.
Now I
You want to
gotcha.
like, to do a web pull offs, you're gonna have to learn how to get really good with the web pulls.
Spider slam.
I remember I used to never be good with web pulls at all. And now I can kind of do stuff like this and kind of like
Crack the whip.
do like good web pulls.
And
You gotta have to
stay
get.
down.
You're gonna need to be familiar with it, kind of. You're gonna want to learn cancels, and then you're gonna want to learn tempo, like timing, and like you're gonna want to learn like and your control of your speed. I feel like a lot of people don't say that. Like a lot of people don't bring up like,
Pretty
you're gonna have
sure
to
those
learn a
are
lot
bad
of like
guys.
speed control with Spider-Man, because you gotta be going the right speed when you come across them like that. you know? And you're gonna need to learn like tempo, like right when the right times to do it, not the right times. And then you're gonna need to learn finally just timing and precision,
Now I
stuff like
gotcha.
that. See? So kind of like something like that. And we're not gonna just go straight to the web full off, like that. We're not gonna go straight to that. We're gonna actually learn a few other things first. So once all you guys get that down, I say like it's pretty easy to get down tempo and like speed. So it just comes with playing the game and actually like using your bunny hop a lot. I say like kind of like speed control just comes with using your bunny hop a lot, and all that kind of comes actually. You like really really use it a lot, like me. Like, oh, and then you're also gonna need to. That's another thing. You're gonna need to like not try to fall off the ledge like this. Try to learn to not fall off the edge a lot, because you're going to be doing that. You're going to be needing your bunny hop when I go off the edge, see? See how I can get back super fast like that? That is what you're gonna need.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
So, and also, I say a last thing, cherry on top, last thing you might need to learn is kind of like think like the enemy kind of for a little bit. Like, you're gonna have to kind of like think like what the other person's thinking, almost. And that's it. Yeah, I know that sounded a lot. That sounded a lot. But I think the first thing you need to be learning to do, you need to learn to do, is learn how to do this.
Spider sling.
That is like what you guys first need to like learn, which is the ledge pull off. So the ledge pull off is kind of really simple. Like obviously, I obviously know how to do it. Like it takes us a little bit more used to it,
Now I gotcha.
but obviously like that like stopped it. But it's kind of like the wedge pull off is really simple. All it is you remember how when I said over here, I said you need to learn how to jump, like you gotta learn how to use your double jumps so like you don't fall off the edge. That's what this is basically. But if you ever get scared and you ever like out of like any options and you're like just out here and you're like, oh, what'd I do? Just hit one of your uppercuts and go into another double jump, because I think it gives you, let me see, is that just a cooldown thing? No, it literally gives you another double jump after you hit uppercut. So use that, and then by the time you use that, you should already be like some certain height to like webs it.
Watch out, they're headed
So-
our way.
Once you learn that, you just need to, get over the fear of you just going backwards and
Now I gotcha.
doing it. And then, obviously, you're gonna want to hit it like this. Obviously, the tie is a little like short, so I don't have enough time to. But that's why you gotta do like this, the little animation, back jump cancel, which is just like something like that.
Now I gotcha.
See? That I want to learn that little like back dash cancel, a little like
Spider sling.
it'd be something like that. And yeah, that's a good example. See how the first time I messed up there? That is a very good example of something. It's basically like a thing of you need to like kind of like learn timing. Like you kind of need to swing with them while they're like in the air, because they're gonna go to you. They're gonna come like if I'm right here, they're gonna come right here. Or if I'm like right here, you need to be over the edge. Like you need to be on the death trap zone.
Watch out, they're headed our
You
way.
can't just be like here and to go like, all right, so.
Now I gotcha.
But see, that's gonna happen right there. They're just gonna sit there, and they're not gonna fully get tipped over, and you're wondering why your ledge pulls are not working.
Spider sling.
'Cause you're not over the death trap. Like you need to be over the air, something like that. And if they're not fully dead, it is always good to kind of like check and just go like hit on a web pool or uppercut maybe if that's if you have no enough air below you to do that, and that's not where the death trap is, because there is a death trap where if I fall off the edge, once I get to a certain point, I die like that
Back into
instantly.
swing of things.
So you need to know where that barrier is at all times. So it is always good to kind of just come to the practice range and kind of just where it's at and kind of go like this. I know where it is at from dying so many times to it, and that's kind of how it just works.
Watch
So
out, they're headed our way.
next thing, once you learn that, next thing you're gonna learn is the like little pull off like that, like the little like this, something like that. You're gonna want to learn like something like that. You're gonna want to learn like how to use the web sling into a pool, into like that. I'm not doing it outright. I haven't learned this. I have myself. I have not learned this, but I do know how it is done, how it is performed. I have done it like this. I just don't have the right precision yet. But once I do learn it,
Crack the whip.
yeah, like that. Something like that. It should look something like that. And if you want to extend it, it should be something like You know, you want to kind of like use it and kind of
You
like,
sure those are bad guys? Spider Sling!
yeah, something just like that actually. You want to use like your extending into a bunny hop, and then this is kind of like what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use it to a bunny hop, so then you hit them
Now I
with a
gotcha!
web and bring them off that way. So if you want to extend it, like extend your pool, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not over the edge yet. You're gonna want to like do it fast, and you're gonna want to like, you know, hit them with like an upright. So now, at this point, you should probably be like, when you're doing it, you're probably like, oh wait, but why is it not working? Because every single time when I hit the web sling, it just does this. I get super high and I can't hit the pool anymore. Because you need a. The thing is, what you need to do is you need to like hit this and you need to cancel it. So what I do to cancel it is I just cancel it with a jump. I just use my my hop, and that's how I cancel it. On shoulder. You could cancel it in like a whole bunch of ways, like maybe like, you know, just hitting with a web, or you cancel it like so many ways. Maybe with an uppercut. That's why when you cancel it with the uppercut, you go, yeah, something like that. So remember, don't let your animation slowly play out like this. Cancel it with a hop, and maybe cancel like this. And that's probably why I don't like don't create like a bad habit like I do, and hit a hit a hop into uppercut when I'm canceling it. Don't do that. You should just do a uppercut, boom, like that, exactly like that. You shouldn't do it like this, boom. You shouldn't use the jump and cancel into the another cancel. It should just be one cancel. It should just be boom, boom. You know, like it should be something like this. Boom, boom. No hop. Cause that's what I usually do. I go like this, I go like this, and it either ends me out with using no momentum, like how I stopped right there, or going too fast and going off the ledge until I can't pull up anymore. See? So that's why I want to learn that. And then you kind of like, if you don't do it, see, it'll be a lot easier. Boom. See, it's so much easier to hit them, bro. So I'm gonna start using that technique. But once you wanna start doing the actual one that everybody starts doing, you're gonna wanna start using the bunny hop and going into like something like this. You're gonna wanna start using this. This is the part we've been all waiting for pretty much. And you're gonna be really, you gotta be really good with your timing. And you're gonna wanna use this cancel. I think it's like, I don't know the cancel tool yet, but it cancels it, so you can hit your web pool. Once I learn it, I'll come back in the second video and I'll show you how to do it. But it should be something. Now I'm kind of rusty on it. So this is where you're gonna want to practice it. You're gonna want to practice it here, where I'm at right now, and you're gonna want to practice it. My favorite place to practice it is like over here. I like to practice it over here, right here. And I get a bot, and then I like put it here. So something like try out like this, and I kind of do it off this ledge over here. Or you could do it like over this ledge, which is a little bit harder. And you can pull them over to out here. So yeah, I think that is like how you do it. And then once you got it all down, it should look something like a web pool. And then you're gonna have to start practicing it in the game, which is a lot harder. But if you're in game, I will say like if you are scared and it doesn't work, I say just use your uppercut. You know, to slow down, so you can kind of like aim it and kind of like shoot more. It's easier to like hit the web pool. Because it is kind of hard.
Spider sling.
See, and then you kind of use a little slower version. I say keep practicing that, keep practicing this, and then keep practicing this until you kind of get faster at it, and they start doing it.
Pretty
That
sure
is how
those are
you do
bad
the web
guys.
pool. That is it for the this part. I'll come back for part two. We'll come back for part two.